World Football's governing body has sacked the senior executive who publicly criticised FIFA's president, Gianni Infantino, for his plans to sell stakes in tournaments, including the World Cup. Kevin Lamore, the group's chief operating officer, spoke out less than 3 weeks ago. Ollie Foster from BBC Sport has more.
FIFA have called this an ending of their working relationship in that short statement. But let's not beat about the bush. This was a sacking, a dismissal, and it's worth just reminding ourselves what Kevin Lamore, their chief operating officer, just a couple of rungs down the FIFA ladder below the president himself, what he actually said when those aborted proposals to sell stakes in FIFA competitions came to light. He said FIFA's own administration was deceived about that project. He said the mission of the hundreds of passionate, dedicated and exemplary FIFA employees is to serve football. A president's got to bring people together, unite them, inspire them. We're experiencing the opposite. He said this is the project of one person, and the time has now come for football political leaders to ask themselves the right questions and make the right decisions. Interestingly, he actually said, if this means I lose my job by saying these things, then so be it. I will understand and respect that decision. At least I'll sleep well tonight. Well, he has been dismissed by FIFA, and you just feel that this is Gianni Infantino 3 weeks on, trying to get the organisation back on some kind of even keel and feeling that within his own organisation there can be no room for such dissenting voices. And Kevin Lamore, he was the most outspoken from within FIFA.
The most outspoken, but we're now once again talking about those aborted plans to sell stakes in the World Cup. Just how damaging is this potentially for Gianni Infantino?
Yeah, this FIFA story doesn't go quiet for very long, does it, Kasia? Well, I think Infantino will feel that he's actually strengthened his position because Kevin Lamore has gone, and feeling that the organisation can't properly function if you have somebody who is so outspoken and seemingly working against him and the direction that he wants to take FIFA. But you know, Infantino, there are some big hurdles he still has to get over if he's to keep in his position and run for president for a record 4th time. That's coming up next March. At the moment, he is the only candidate. But it's not a great look, this, is it, Kasia? And it is damaging again for FIFA reputationally, being seen to sack somebody just because they have spoken their mind.
So just in terms of the consequences for Infantino to remain in as president, could this have any consequences? And is there something else potentially going on within FIFA?
There are some big moments coming up, because obviously in the last week we had that open letter to the football family from those 3 confederations who have come out against Gianni Infantino. That is Asia, North Central America, the Caribbean and UEFA, who are leading this revolt. UEFA themselves, they've got this boycott on the table, saying that none of their 55 associate members are going to take part in FIFA competitions. That will be tested next month. The Women's Under-20s World Championship being held in Poland. Will Poland, as a UEFA member, actually go on and hold it? They say they're preparing to host it, business as usual. The French, we believe, have broken ranks. They say they will be sending a team. In October, I think this is important, there's a scheduled FIFA Council member, FIFA Council meeting in October. There are 36 council members, 37 with Infantino, and at the moment they are split down the middle. It would be great to see what happens in that meeting in October, to be a fly on the wall to see what kind of revolt might happen there.